Hello everybody, welcome back to Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. We are on the second level of the train that I don't remember its name of, trying to rescue Chloe from it. As you can probably imagine, based on the intro, we are almost back at the beginning of the game where we started climbing the train. Because shockingly enough, there is only one train in this game. Also, just realized that I had... Nope, X is that. Okay. Gotta get watchdogs out of my system. Boink. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting that you can't. I like how it's a bolt action rifle, but at no point do you actually see him load the next shot. Don't fuck me up. Got him. Not the best weapon to be using with no sound, which is why I haven't really used it a whole lot in this. Mainly because there is, obviously, as you noticed, a pause in between each shot. It does one-shot them without having to hit them in the head. Yes, I realize that we are on easy, so it does anyway. But, I mean, it does even on crushing difficulty, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. Quick. Kill him. Kill him quick. Oh, the other guy was nice enough to, like, stop shooting. There we go. Fucking use these a lot. But the reason why it's a... Oh, God, I didn't even see that that was there. I forgot that they did that. That was so fucking close. Okay, I don't want to be up here. I want to be down here. Take cover. Bonk. Bonk. So fucking overpowered. And... Oh, fuck, I missed. No, I wasted a bullet in my sniper. Okay, okay. I don't think I can reclimb that car back there, unfortunately. Okay, and that's the pistol. There's going to be nothing in there. Or that's the sawed-off shotgun, I guess. Oh, right. I forgot that that's what those guys carry now. So, once again, still haven't... no, I don't want the AK. Still haven't started Uncharted 3. I know that I said I would start it before... when I started playing this one. Still haven't. Not sure why. Just haven't really been in the mood. Been playing a fuck ton of Portal Knights. Like, an insane amount. Okay, jump over. Oh, fuck. So this part here was one of the parts where I got stuck. On my brutal playthrough. Because obviously this cutscene happens, which means that the enemies automatically detect you. They have to. And then they get to run up top just like that. And that asshole shows up. Here they come. And since it was brutal difficulty, I would die in one shot. Okay, I don't... Okay, no. That one? Yep. Okay. So now enemies spawn in and out of these for the remainder of this. Oh, God. No, I hate that they can pull you out of cover. Nope. Bonk. Okay, cover. There we go. Come on, get that helmet. Oh, come on, get it in the head. There we go. So yeah, they'll spawn. Oh, whoops. The hell is reload again? R1. Oh, but I swapped guns and it reloaded it for me. Nice. But it's not too much of an issue. Obviously, once again, because we're on easy. But on the higher difficulties, it is fucking insane. Just purely because... What the fuck? Is somebody up there? Yeah, they are. This, like, stuff like this happens. Because, obviously, I can't see on top of the train when I'm in the train. And I can't see in the train very well, anyway, when I'm on top of it. And the train's constantly, you know, moving. Because they decided that this wasn't hard enough. There we go. Oh God, there's a lot of those pistoles there. Is he helmeted? Yeah, he is, but that's fine. Didn't shoot him in the head. But yeah, I died a significant amount there. Oh, good. Got more bullets. Got more bullies. So, we're getting close. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how many parts the first game was, but even like with the speed that I'm doing this one, I feel like I am probably gonna finish this before I ever get around to playing the third one. Come on, get this thing. Oh, you lost balance. Oh, you did, bitch. You should have picked a more sturdy place to stand. Which may not be a bad thing, but the reason I think that is because I finished Watch Dogs Bad Blood. Because I thought that it would be faster. It wasn't. Oh, whoops. Or faster than it was anyway. This part also got me killed a fuck ton. Because this helicopter sucks ass. But yeah, when I recorded the part that came out this week, I just kept going afterwards because I'm like, oh, that should be... It's like, because I'm like, well, that won't be enough, or it shouldn't be too long, and I should just be able to finish it without it taking, like, you know, another hour or so, because I only had like 2 missions left. At the end of this week's Bad Blood, I had 2 missions left, so that's why I just continued. As it turns out, totally took more time. This part here, by the way, didn't understand the basic mechanics of it to begin with, which is obviously you just keep on the helicopter, but when it does that, you have to blow the missiles out of the air. The missiles are the only things that can actually hurt you. He will shoot at you, and I don't think it does anything. As long as you manage to pop the missiles out of there, they're also very forgiving. As long as you manage to pop them out there, you shouldn't do any damage. But yeah, the last 2 missions of Bad Blood took me 40-some minutes to complete. So I ended up having to split it into 2 parts anyway. Which means that next week, not only do I have to record a little bit earlier, or like I have to record more stuff this Friday than I normally do. Like the last few Fridays I've been recording, that's when I've been recording Watch Dogs, so that I had more time or less to record on Monday. And like the last week, and I think the week before, I actually managed to get everything that I needed to record done on Monday. Obviously the editing didn't get done until Tuesday because it takes a while to edit and render everything. But on Monday I had everything recorded. Whereas not next week, but the week after is Thanksgiving because Canada. So I'm going to my aunt's on the Monday because that's when she's decided to have it. So I won't have as much. Fuck me, I was afraid of that. See, that's why I put it on easy. Like, look at that, we're on easy, and I couldn't burst through that guy's armor fast enough. Now, granted, I was already wounded because dickhead up top, but, you know, I hate these armored guys. Because it's a lot of luck. Like, you might think it's like, oh, just aim better. But you know what? The way the train moves and everything, it's a lot of luck. But yeah, going to my aunt's for Thanksgiving supper on Monday, on the, you know, whatever. Which means I'll need to record as much as I can before that.
I'll just go through you.
Oh, shit. So this guy... Fuck you. So this guy here, you can't really shoot to death. Like, you can try, but you can't do it. You can shoot him so that you can get close. Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Nope. Oh. Oh, nope. There we go. So yeah. But the reason I don't think I'll get around to Uncharted 4, or 3, or 4, don't own it.
This is mine, jerkweed. Saved my ass again. You all right?
Get off the train, mate.
What are you talking about? You have any idea what I've been through?
I never asked for any of your bloody heroics.
Chloe, come on, we don't have time for this.
You're right. So get off the train while you still can.
And leave you with them.
You made your choice.
What did you expect me to do?
I expected you to have my back.
I had your back.
How could you possibly with the other 2 on yours?
Good luck with Flynn. We deserve each other. You know, I can't believe...
No.
You just don't know when to quit, do you? What? No witty remark? Nothing clever to say?
I don't. No!
Oh, no, you don't!
Stop. Just let him go.
Put him out of his misery!
Nothing.
All right. And we are now back at the beginning of the game. They just cut out a little bit of the cutscenes, but you still have to climb the entire fucking thing. Which is super fucking annoying. I hate that they make you climb it twice.
Brilliant.
Like, absolutely despise that they make you climb it twice. It's such a weird... Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. It's such a weird design choice, because it, like, nothing is happening here. Like, you get a little bit of monologue that you don't get when you first climb it, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, it just, I don't know. But yeah, the reason I don't think I'll get around to Uncharted, I might. Not gonna, I might. If I start it after I'm done recording for this week, like after I'm done recording everything today, if I start it, I can probably get it done by the time, in like a couple weeks, I imagine. It's only taken me a couple weeks to do each one, because, you know, when I play a game to beat it, I mean, chances are it'll be done. But the reason I don't think I will is because there was a free game for the Xbox One called Gone Home, which is probably what I'll end up playing first, because it's... the one thing I looked up an achievement guide for it, because I always do that with the free games. I always look up the achievement guide, see how hard the achievements are, and about how long it would take to do them, right? Because then if it's too hard or too long, I'm just not going to bother if it's a game I'm not interested in. So Gone Home, not interested in it. Never, I think I watched achievement guides when it first came out for the Xbox. And even then I was like, eh. Oh, so this part here where we climb up the benches and whatnot, it actually just cuts away and does it for us. But yeah, the thing I looked up said that it would take about from half an hour to 2 hours to get all the achievements in the game. It's a very short puzzle game. And the 2 hours was based on whether or not you used a guide. If you used the guide that the guy had, he said it would take about half an hour. If you didn't, and you just played it yourself, he said it would probably take about 2. So either way, not bad. And you might think it's like, oh, well, that's only 2 hours. Like, that's nothing, right? At most 2 hours. And probably half an hour, because I'm totally going to use the guide. Because if I don't care about a game, like if I'm not that interested in the story, I'll just use a guide. And in that game there, I feel like even with the guide, it wouldn't, like, the story is still there. Because I use collectible guides. Like, I generally don't use walkthroughs where it's like, take a left here and take a right there. I'll use collectible guides, though, where it's like, when you reach this point, make sure you go left first, so that you collect this thing and then continue on. Like normal. It's like, alright, you know, that's a good guide. It doesn't... whatever, you know, when you hit this thing, depending on what they call this thing. You know, like, sometimes they'll really give stuff away, where it's like, once you have seen this character get shot, it's like, well, Howard, you know, like, that's a spoiler that you shouldn't put in one. But besides that, I plan on doing guides for the Bad Blood DLC for Watch Dogs, because there's no good guides out there for the DLC for that stuff. And if I don't get it done before I record the game, or start the recording for the game that I'm doing after Bad Blood, that game is probably going to take up the majority of my time after I start recording it for side content. Because it's one of those games where it's all about the side stuff. Where, like, the main missions are but it's all about the side stuff. But yeah, now this here, obviously we just got the dagger. This is where we woke up, right? So this is at the end. This was the end of the final cutscene, or the final flashback. So now this part here can be done perfectly stealthy. Like 100% stealth. And I know that because I've done it. The only part that becomes a problem... Oh, I fell. For the stealth is you get... I think you get like 3 waves of enemies or something like that. I want to say. Maybe 4. Oh, no. I don't think he actually saw me. Oh, shit. He didn't. Wow. That's fucking surprising. But yeah, one of the waves is like a bunch of armored guys. I say a bunch. I don't remember exactly how many. But there's armored guys in it anyway. And it fucking... as you can imagine, sucks duty. Oh, I think it might be the snowstorm that's saving my ass here. They can't quite make me out in it. Oh, that guy I think might see me. Okay.
He's alive.
Oh shit, that guy definitely saw me. So I found out that there, where like I run up and I punch them once, that's if you surprise them. If they've noticed you, but just, then that's what you get. Okay, I'm going to use this because it's still a one-shot on these assholes, and it will let me... See, yeah, this is showing me there's more guys. So maybe there's 3, because I think there's those guys, and then, like, the armored guys come from over here. Once again, this part here took me a few tries on brutal difficulty to do it, even with the one-hit kill and whatnot.
Damn it!
Boom. I don't think anyone was there for that. Because of the armored guys. Like, these guys, obviously when you have the one-hit kill on, anybody who isn't armored shouldn't give you any trouble, really. But even with the one-hit kills, you have to knock the armor off of the people. Before... Oh, fuck me. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, God. Get behind cover. Oh, fuck off. Oh, no. What? Okay. I kind of just slid there. Fuck. I forgot about that. Unfortunately, this is another reason why it seemed to take forever when I did it the first time. It's because no matter what, if you either done it or you haven't. Like, there are no checkpoints through this. So, like, if you fuck up, like I just did, and die, okay, good. You go that way, sure. But yeah, if you fuck up and die like I did, you go all the way back to the beginning. There is no checkpoint for this fucking thing, which is really shitty. One thing I really look for in games is their checkpoints. Or one thing I really pay attention to and determine whether or not a game is good is its checkpoint system. And this game's checkpoint system is mostly good, but at times leaves a lot to be desired. So now that guy saw me, but it was only him that saw me. So I think I'll be good because I managed to get the one shot. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, he definitely was the only one who saw me. Oh, come on. Okay, just climb up and got ya. Oh shit, was that a desert eagle? Now, did that go stay up here or no, that dropped down? Not only was that a desert eagle, come on, get all the way down. Where is it? There it is. It's a stealth kill desert eagle, which means I get extra bullets. Although by the looks of it, I got 1 extra bullet. So, I mean, woo. Yay. Oh shit, don't look this way. Oh shit, you're not. Alright. But yeah, so like this game here has, for the most part, it has decent checkpoints. I mean, obviously there are games with worse checkpoints, but there are times where the checkpoints leave a lot to be desired. Like this part. Like right there, as soon as that second group shows up, that should be a checkpoint. And you should not have to deal with that first group ever again. But unfortunately, it isn't. So like I said, I did manage to do this 100% stealth once before. Fuck me, those guys saw me immediately. Oh shit, that last bullet took him in his helmet. That helmet actually saved his life. Come on, die, die, die. There we go.
Don't let him
There
escape.
you are. Nope, you don't get to live. Yeah, you and your shot. Oh, fuck. No, reload faster. As a shotgun. That could have been bad. Okay, now here's the dickhead.
The more the merrier.
Oh shit, these guys aren't armored either. Maybe it's because I'm on easy? Or maybe it is 4 waves.
Wounded.
But yeah, sometimes the checkpoints leave a lot to be desired. But I mean, that's true of most games. Like, there are very few games that have perfect checkpoints. The only games that have perfect checkpoints are the ones that let you create your own. And by that, I mean games like Skyrim, Bethesda, like, not Bethesda, Skyrim, oh, I guess they are Bethesda, Fallout, Dishonored 2, and now it was a thing in the majority of PC games before, as far as I know, but it's just started to come to consoles, which is the quick save. The quick save is a fucking lifesaver. Dishonored 2 was the first console game that I played that had it. Ah, fuck. Somebody's throwing grenades. Really? Who throws grenades? Babies. That's who. I'm going to throw the fuck out of some grenades when they get close enough. But yeah, Dishonored 2, I think, was the first console game that I played with a quick save function. And oh my god, is it ever nice. It works. For those of you who may not know, it works exactly how it sounds. Which is just, it quickly, like, it basically makes a checkpoint. Like, you quick save, it quickly saves where you are. Oh, okay, so you see how slow I'm walking now? That means that all the enemies are dead. The only reason I stayed hiding behind there because I wasn't sure. Not the best place to finish this, in all honesty, because it's a very long ways to the end. And now, I'm not going to bother to pick up anything else because I lose all my weapons again. Like, I can't jump, I can't roll, oh, okay, I can roll, which is not as even as, okay. So yeah, it's better if you can end over here, but obviously this is exactly where the enemies come from. But yeah, like, the quick save I use, like, in the games that it's there, I use it so fucking much, because I am an absolute save scummer. Like, I will see something and be like, this might work, and I'll quick save. And if it doesn't work, I'll just reload, because I don't care.
Emma, call a sergeant talk some chit. Shepherds are like you, go on the top.
How did I get here?
Kadiche, Kira Gurumbu lega di Chayamare. Kira Mashi was so the chambore.
How long have I been out?
Yeah, Tom.
Thanks.
Ditungus.
No. That's plenty.
Kira trouble Kira 2 year good desha. Ya lang to sa rebe.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Ya lang.
Thanks.
Yeah, Kira debo imbe. Yeah, sure. Shepherd Kira good desha. Sure. Kiranim the Kejishi good desha.
the hell am I?
Sure. Nyenyam de sure.
All right. So here we are in this Tibetan village. Now there is something I'm going to try and do here, because it's not an achievement, which is why I didn't know that you could do it in the first place. But there was a thing.
Hey, how are you,
There
fella?
it is. There's a medal, which is like the in-game stuff for petting all of the yaks in the village, and I didn't know that you could. I didn't even know that you could pet them.
Does anyone
So I
speak
am going
English?
to take my time a little bit
I got
here
it,
and
follow
see if
you.
I can find them all.
Go somewhere.
I have no idea where they all are. I saw a few of them, like, you know, the 4 times I played through this game. But I never really took note because, well, why would I?
What?
I mean, it's yaks. Like, why would I ever care that they were here? It's like, yeah, we're in Tibet,
See
there's a
what's up
yak.
this
Yeah,
way.
there you go. There we go. Done. End of reason to care. But yeah, I noticed that there's that, and then you don't get anything for it. But I just think it's funny that they actually bothered to do that, where it's like, hey, pet all of the yaks.
Hey, how are you, fella?
Yo. Do they really have... The only yaks I've ever really seen were all brown. Do they really have ones like this that are all black with like the white skull face? Like, that is awesome. If that's true. Granted, that could be something that like these villagers did to them. Like, they put like something on their faces to make them white, but I don't know.
Wanna kick the ball?
Either way, it's fucking cool. Like, they look cool as
Here you
shit.
go, pal.
Like, it looks like it's just their hair. Like, it doesn't look like it's something on their hair. It looks like it is their hair. But I have no idea. They look cool. Like, I wouldn't fuck one. No. But I mean, like, I would love to see one like that. Yeah, come on, dude. Whatever. I wish there was something to do with the chickens, but there isn't. Unfortunately, it would be funny if there was a thing, which is surprising because most games they let you fuck with the chickens for some reason. Like
I see
Fable,
you two
it lets you
hiding.
kick chickens. I see you. I am scary American. But yeah, like Fable lets you kick chickens. Oh god, don't pet its ass. You're gonna. Oh, yeah. Nope. Okay, just gonna sniff his ass. No, I thought for a second there he was actually gonna pet his ass, and I was like, no, don't do it. Hey, good cow. Hey, beast mode. I petted all the yaks. Fuck yeah. What a weird metal thing to do.
Just when I thought I had nothing left to lose.
Nate! Oh, thank God you're all right. I'm sorry,
It's all right. Elena, tell me you have some idea of what's going on. I mean, how long have I been here?
only a few days. I followed the tracks to the wreckage. What the hell happened?
You were right about Chloe. Turns out she wasn't exactly looking to be rescued.
Wait, did she do that?
No, I have Flynn to thank for this.
Shefa Gudesha.
Yeah, Gotsuson. Come on, there's somebody who's anxious to meet you.
So, our mysterious guest awakes.
Nate, this is Carl Schaefer.
How are you feeling?
Good. Thanks.
Good, good. Please, sit. It appears you and I have much in common, Mr. Drake.
Is that so?
Yes. 70 years ago, I came here just like you, carried into the village near death, the last survivor of my company. I was hired to lead an expedition into Tibet to find the entrance to Shambhala. What they really wanted was the Chintamani stone. So, my friend, where did you find this?
Borneo. Why?
This is the key to Shambhala.
It's the one object your opponent desperately needs, even if he does not know it yet.
Oh, I think he knows. Look, I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me. I really am, but I'm through with all this.
So, they have beaten you, huh? Your quest is over?
Yeah, that's right.
What if it's only beginning?
Where did you find this guy?
Trust me, young man, your ego will mend. You're just lucky to be alive.
Yeah, you know, people are always telling me how lucky I am. But the truth is, everything I touch turns to shit.
Nate.
No, Elena, I'm done. Now, come on, I'm through playing the hero.
Your adversary will not give up so easily. He will not stop until he possesses the thing he desires.
Oh, yeah? Well, more power to him.
Power is precisely the problem. Some of the most fearsome rulers through history have possessed only a fragment of the Chintamani stone. Men like Tamburlaine, Genghis Khan. If a mere sliver could bestow such power, what would a man become if he possessed the stone itself?
This is crazy.
It's got to be what he's after, Nate.
Then Lazarevich really is a nut job. He's chasing a myth.
And what if he's not?
Elena, come on.
Oh, I mean, what if it's true? We've seen what he's capable of.
I understand your doubt. You require proof. Something you can see with your own eyes. Tenzin, Tinsanantara Tingonre. Find the remains of my expedition, and you will have your proof. Tenzin will guide you.
쉬어. 얘념도 쉬어. 가르쳐서.
I hope I live to regret this.
Just come back in one piece.
Don't suppose you speak any English, do you, pal? Well, this looks inviting. What's it say?
네 딱쟁이 땡기도.
Why do I ask?
네 됐어.
I'm not so good with charades, pal.
오빠 좀 매겨.
Wait. Tenzin! Why do you need that?
All right. So now we have found the German Karl Schaefer living in Tibet. This level here and the next level, I think it's the next one. There's 2, maybe 3. I think it's only 2 though. Levels in these caves. There might be 3. Either way, no enemies
There.
at all. I mean, there's one. Okay, I take that back. There's one enemy. That's it, and you can't kill him. It's a fight on a timer. Maybe that's twice though.
Yeah,
Maybe
good
that-
luck,
is
pal.
that this?
That's almost
Or-
impossible to... Oh, you did it. Nice.
I don't remember.
Sure, let's just...
Anyway,
cross on the
there's a
second
couple
wall.
parts in here with no gunfights. So, I mean, that's
You
surprising
know where you're going, buddy.
considering it's Uncharted and it likes its gunfights. But overall, not a bad thing. I really like exploration. Like, I think I said this in one of the earlier parts. Where I would love a game like Uncharted or Tomb Raider without the action. Like, just
Exactly.
pure
That's what I was thinking.
exploration. Now, there might be a game out there like that. I mean, but that might also be why I enjoy games that are considered walking simulators. It's because there's not, like, you're focused on the story, what's happening, the environment, everything like that. Like, you're not focused on, oh, what ability do you think I should get next? Do I need this gun or this gun? You know, you're purely thinking about the game,
미개따다.
not, you know, the next thing that's going to happen.
Looks like we're on the right track, but there's nothing here. This can't be what Schaefer meant.
먼저 저분을야 더도 좋으래. 피내줘.
Oh, that way. Sure. Those things bite, you know.
So, as you can see, we don't have a gun. Why? I'm not sure. Well, actually, I guess, because, no, I think they have guns. I was going to say the villagers might not have guns, but I think they do. They have crossbows. I'm pretty sure they still have guns, though. But yeah, so I mean, it's a very clear indication that there's not going to be any gunfights. Also, Tenzin, only man, if you've seen or played Uncharted 4, you know that apparently Nathan Drake has been using a grappling hook since he was a wee lad. Doesn't come into play until Uncharted 4. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it's not in 3. But yeah, this game and obviously number 1, 0 grappling hook experience apparently, because Tenzin is the only one who is allowed to use the grappling hook. For no apparent reason either. Like, there's no reason that it's just him that does it.
He's been dead a long time.
예, 따다.
The Chintamani stone. Must have been one of Schaefer's men.
Wait,
Stuff like that is like, how did that guy get there? Excuse me, Tenzin. Also, Tenzin is a fucking animal. He gives 0 fucks about you.
All right, I'll give you a
Obviously in like the cutscenes and that he does.
What?
But like when you're just walking around that, he will shove you out of the way. Like he will push you around like an asshole.
First, huh? Okay.
Watched a video today, first one I've seen in a while, for that Friday the 13th game that's out. Been out for a while now. I've never played it. I saw quite a bit of stuff when it first came out, and then it kind of died off. And I wasn't quite sure why. Well, that's not true. I kind of figured why. But since it's now October, you know, I imagine that I'll see it come back a bit. I imagine I'll see a little bit more Dead by Daylight, because I haven't seen that in a little while too, although I've seen more of that than Friday the 13th. But I think I'm watching the video today, really kind of drove it home. I see what they were trying to do with that game, and I get it. But there's just so many abilities that they gave Jason that just makes it like nearly fucking impossible for the other people to win. Like the only way they can win is if Jason is a fucking idiot. By the way, I saw them win in the video I watched today because Jason was a fucking idiot. But yeah, it's ridiculous how easy it is. Like, you can teleport around at will. He has that like super speed thing he can do. He can see he can see them through walls. Like, he hit a guy and he was too damaged to run. So he's like, and it's a guy who plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. So I mean, like, he did the classic Dead by Daylight thing where it's like, I got hit. I'm not going to be able to get away from him. So I'm going to run like 5 feet and hide behind something, hoping that he walks by. And he was hidden behind the tree. The guy looked at him, couldn't see him, activated his sensibility. It's like, oh, there you are. Like, absolutely no problem, because he just glowed red directly behind the tree. It's like, there you are. It's like, the fuck good is that? Like,
Okay.
it's just too... Not to mention, he also gets pings constantly, it seems. Now, once again, I will admit that, you know, the guys I was watching playing it probably didn't play it a whole lot. Like I said, the one guy plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, which means he probably did not care for the Friday the 13th game, because it is similar, but Dead by Daylight still seems to do everything better, it seems. So, I mean, they very well could have been playing it wrong, but it just seemed to me like Jason is way too overpowered. As he should be. Jason, one of my favorite horror icons of all time, fucking can't be killed. Gotta respect him for that. Or when he does die, he still comes back.
What did this? Yeah, come on. Tenzin, we gotta get moving.
As it is October, and I have a lot of family who really likes horror movies, one of them shared a link on Facebook. Now, I gotta be careful here, because you always gotta be careful when you're running ahead of the NPCs, because if they want to get somewhere that you are, you lose that fight every time. So, like, if I was hanging off that wall and he jumped at me, I was going down.
All right, just stay here. Here.
God, this looks so cool. I really wish that there was actually like more to do with this area, because I love fucking like ice areas in games. Don't much care for water levels, but I like ice levels. Because it like ice and all the rocks and that, it just looks so nice to me. But yeah, she shared a link where it was like 31 movies to watch throughout October. You know, you're supposed to watch like, they listed 31 movies, you're supposed to watch each one on the day. So like, I think like the first one was The Great Pumpkin, which is Charlie Brown if you don't know. Which I don't have. I don't own that. It's not on Netflix. I think it used to be, but it's not. It might come on later. But some of the movies on there, my mom didn't much care for the list because she said, like, most of these aren't even at Halloween. But, you know, I had to point out to her that there's not too many, like, besides the Halloween movie, there isn't really a whole lot that takes place at Halloween for horror movies. Like, there's Halloween, obviously, and Trick or Treat. So this is the boss, kind of. It's a boss, it turns into normal enemies. It is fucking horse shit beyond belief. As far as I know, it doesn't matter how much damage you do. I'm pretty sure it's just on a timer. As you can see, as you can see, my ammo is regenerating. He always seems to get that first shot off. I think I've only ever managed to prevent the second shot once. But yeah, they do so much fucking damage. Blind Fire, this is one of the enemies where it's like, Blind Fire seems to be nice. Fuck off. But they are so hard to beat. And mainly because you can't. Like, you can't beat them. Oh, okay. Like, it's literally impossible. You can't kill them. You have this one here, and then you have to fight a group of them twice. There's another group that I think we might have to fight at the end of, like, the next chapter. And then there's another group that we have to fight closer to the end of the game. And you can't kill them. You can stun them a little bit, but they're insanely hard to dodge. Like, you have to dodge perfectly to actually dodge it. Like, you probably saw me fail to dodge a couple times there. Ugh. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. I fucking hate invulnerable enemies.
Come here. I'll boost you up there.
There are two things that I hate enemy-wise, which is bullet sponges, which this game has a lot of, and infinite spawns. They are the two worst design choices you can ever make for your game, because it means that you've given up. It means that you have zero imagination, climb on the box, thank you, about how to do it, so you just do more, which is why I don't like the Dead Rising games. Because there's too many zombies. I mean, it's retarded how many zombies are in Dead Rising, and I don't like it, because I just feel like it's a lazy design choice. Same with, like, Left 4 Dead. It's like, oh, if we just put hordes of things on there, that means that it's hard, right? No, it just means that there's hordes of things. And, you know, it goes past human capability to be able to survive, you know? Obviously, you can survive in Dead Rising and Left 4 Dead, I mean. But I mean, realistically, the only reason the games are hard is because of the amount of enemies. And with zombies, especially, like those zombie games are the worst offenders for this, where it's like, oh, we're just gonna have a fuck ton. I will admit that it might be difficult to come up with, you know, interesting ways to do them, you know, because everything's been done. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. I mean, the special infected in Left 4 Dead were great. Like, in all honesty, if it wasn't for the random hordes in Left 4 Dead, I probably would have liked that game. But I'm somebody who likes to take their time as they go through a game. So whenever I would play Left 4 Dead, that's cool. I would get attacked by hordes constantly because I wouldn't, like, because if you don't move, like, if you don't keep moving, then a horde spawns on you. And I didn't care for that. Like, if it wasn't for that, I would have fucking loved Left 4 Dead. But because they did that, like, that one design choice means I absolutely despise it, because I like to take my time in games. So, like, I would always take my time. I'd go through, I'd kill every zombie that I came across as I went, and all that. And it just didn't do anything for me. It was just fucking stupid, in my opinion. And I didn't much care for it. So I don't think I have to And just let's, yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, I never fucking cared for it. Dead Rising, probably could have done, or probably would have liked Dead Rising better if they didn't have it where it's more or less like, not guaranteed, obviously, but you're pretty much guaranteed to fail. Like, you have to fail until you don't, basically. The way, like, your health and your speed and your strength and everything powers up in Dead Rising. I didn't really care for it. Not to mention Dead Rising, all except for the newest one, I think, you're permanently on a timer. Like, there's no point in the game that you're not on a timer, and I don't like having timers either. Like, really, Dead Rising is everything that I dislike about games put into one. So, I mean, it's not really that much of a surprise that I didn't care for it. That there, by the way, if you drop too soon, you will die from that drop, even though you already go that far. Oh, shit, that far. That's not where I go down. Here's where I go down. But yeah, I made the mistake because everybody fucking praised Dead Rising so much. And, you know, I'd seen some gameplay of it, and I'm like, yeah, that looks like fun, you know, whatever. It's like, sure, that's a lot of zombies, but you get, like, cool weapons and whatnot, and they don't seem to be overpowering you too much. And, you know what, playing the game myself, you know, they weren't overpowering. Like, yeah, it was a little annoying how many there were constantly. But, I mean, overall, I didn't feel like it was that unfair. Then I got to play it, or no, then I got to a part with the bosses, and they are, no, come on, dude, backwards, there we go, fucking enraging, those bosses. Oh, I don't think I can stay on this one, go down, like the clown fuck, whatever, I think I killed that guy, but it was, I think the point that I gave up on Dead Rising, the first one, was when I spent a not insignificant amount of time killing the guys that had the military jeep with the mounted gun on it in the courtyard. I spent a significant amount of time doing that, and then the next time I ended up in the courtyard, they were back. I think that was more or less the point that I gave up on the game. Because it was at that point where I'm like, no, if they're going to respawn those guys, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to fucking play it if I'm going to respawn those guys every time I go through an area. Like, I don't mind enemies respawning in an area, but it has to have some limits. For example, Dark Souls. Consider it a very hard game, right? I found it more fair than Dead Rising. Because you know what? At least in Dark Souls, when they have a stronger enemy, a more powerful enemy, like way stronger than it should be for the area that it's in or something, you know what? It doesn't respawn. It stays dead in the first one. In the second one, if you defeat the same enemies, I think it's like 15 times or something like that, they stay dead at that point. Like, they won't come back. The way I played those games, though, was really weird and fucked up, and I ended up really overpowered. Because, like, the first one, I would stay in an area, right, until I had every enemy drop that I could get from that area. So it's like, this enemy can drop these, and these.
Sure,
What's this
Tenzin.
showing me?
Take the
Yeah,
easy way.
Tenzin over there. Okay, where do I go that way, and then I jump across, right? Oh, fuck, I forgot that was there. So obviously I ended up supremely overpowered because the way I played it that way. But Dark Souls 2, I would just clear an area until, I think there was only 2 areas I didn't do this in. Like, I killed everything to its spawn limit. So, like, I could walk through, like, if I loaded up, well, re-downloaded first of all, and then loaded up my save from Dark Souls 2, I could literally go anywhere. Oh, God, that was weird. Alright, that's not exactly how you're supposed to do it. These things kind of suck because of the way they move. It makes it a little bit harder to get Nate here to do what the fuck you want him to. But yeah, there's only a couple areas in the second Dark Souls I didn't do that in. One of them was the pit. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a really dark area. It was down the well. And it was a bunch of dropping down platforms. I didn't do that because it was super fucking annoying to do, for one. And Two, it wasn't an area that I ever wanted to come back to. Not that I ever wanted to really go back to the other ones, but there was also like 0 drops in that area. Like all the enemies in that area were very, very, very basic because they didn't need to be strong. All they needed to do was hit you, and you were probably going over the edge.
Great, now how am I gonna get across?
And then I'm pretty sure there was one other area that I didn't kill everything to spawn limit, but I don't remember what it was or why I didn't.
Guess I'm doing it the hard way.
But yeah, I found those games more fair than I found Dead Rising. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, to be fair though, I never really found Dark Souls to be unfair. I found some parts to be slightly unfair, but no more so than any other game, really. Come on, get over there. Like, there are a lot of games that are supremely unfair. Like, for example, most first-person shooters on the highest difficulty. They are just fucking retarded. Like, I absolutely hate first-person shooters on the higher difficulties. I've played them on there a couple times. That was ridiculous that he made that jump. For example, the Call of Duty, fuck, what one was it? Advanced Warfare, whatever. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, and he also should not have died from that drop. I beat that on Veteran or whatever, Professional? No, Veteran, whatever the hell the highest difficulty is. I did do that one, so I mean, I know it's doable. But to be fair, that one wasn't all that hard. Like, I remember playing some other ones, and you put them on the higher difficulty, and it's like all fucking grenades. Just like all the time, all you're doing is dodging grenades, and since you have to dodge the grenade, you have to come out of cover, and therefore you die. But yeah, I don't know. Just never cared for Dead Rising or Left 4 Dead. And I have friends that absolutely love them. Like love them so much. And they think I'm so weird for that, that I don't like them because they're like the best games ever. We are getting close to the end of this level now, and I've realized that I've been talking about more or less other games for the majority of it. But I mean, you know what? I talked a lot about Uncharted in the first one. I've talked a lot about this one in this one. And you know what? We're already on part 4. I mean, I'm gonna run out of stuff to talk about for the game that I'm playing. Okay, so the lever starts lowering shit. That's always good. So I don't actually know if that's on a timer or not. I imagine so. Because like my controller vibrates like a motherfucker the entire time. But whatever. Oh, okay, so this is the group fight against those assholes. I know for a fact that this part's on a timer because I accidentally went to the bathroom or something for this, and then when I came back, the cutscene was just finishing, and I started to jump across, and they had started to lower, and I couldn't make it. Oh. This is really cool. It's another one of those things where it's like, ancient civilization, huh? Yeah? Really? They built this, huh? They managed to get enough mechanisms to work to do all of this, eh? Bullshit. Oh, God. Oh yeah, I was talking about that list of Halloween movies to watch, like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, that. Then it started with like kids movies and then got into horror movies. Like Friday the 13th was on the 13th, and Halloween was on Halloween. By the way, Halloween H2O, Busta Rhymes, best Halloween movie ever.
Let's hope there's another way out of here.
Drake, they're a shot.
This must be them. Schaefer's expedition.
Oh,
Chintamani stone. Huh. More resin. Hello. Would you look at this? These men were all shot.
됐다다. 네 거리래.
Oh, that's the Irman Sul. It's the life tree. Honor Nerbe. Oh, Jesus. They were SS.
나 고체 마소.
Nazis.
나지? 나 군적 가기 매.
What would a man become? Tenzin. Schaefer did this.
아,
Schaefer killed them.
말해.
Yes. It's the only way to stop them.
셔.
Shit. We have to find a way out of here. Now.
Okay, so this part here, by the way, that pistol I picked up and the MP40s that are all over the place here, they're the only area that you get those guns, so it's like one of the very few medals that I never
There's a
got.
switch.
This part here, you have to fight a group of those motherfuckers. And once again, you still can't kill them, you can't even lower the amount that there are. But this particular fight, unlike the next time where you gotta fight a group, you can cheese the fuck out of it. And just not fight them at all. And by that, I mean you go over here, and you drop down, and you're safe. Now the reason you're safe is because now if you try and climb away from them normally, they will just run up below you and jump and grab you, but because the Chintamane stone is there, or well, you know, the replica or whatever is there, they can't do it because they can't actually get close enough to do it to you. Now they will throw rocks at me, but obviously, as you can tell, if I sit here, I'm more or less safe. There's rocks all around. Is there really only 2 of them? I could have swore there was more. But yeah, Tenzin will fight them. There's guns everywhere. And automatics, which are a little bit better. But, I mean, as soon as that thing, if you just hang there, you're safe. And you wait for that thing to come, and you're good to go.
I got you. Okay, we made it. We're almost out.
Oh shit. Oh no. So this here is another one. I don't know if you can actually kill him before he does that to you. As you see, we're on easy and he's still like 2 of those and you're dead, even on easy. So I imagine that it's just like a guaranteed 1 hit. And just to get you worried. But that will be it for this part.
You okay?
Found out that Schaefer used to be a Nazi, but killed the rest of them, so I'm assuming he's good now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tenzin. Besas. Bema.
Thank God.
Oh, Nate.
What happened?
It's Lazarevich. They found us.
Bema 가와.
I don't know. I don't know. Schaefer's got her.
그래.
Mol Schaefer and Yamdudo.
Schaefer.
They went the other way.
All right.
Nate, this is our fault. We did this.
Just stay here. We keep them safe. Come on.
Alright, so yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next time we will help defend the village from Lazarevich. Also, I lost...
I don't think so.
Oh, they actually took away both of those guns. Okay. So yeah, next time we will defend the village from Lazarevich. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.